Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I know that I've been MIA for a few weeks, but I had a lot of personal things going on, but I'm back and I'm really excited to be back and I'm feeling really excited for the holidays. But in this video, I wanted to share my time with my brother who came to visit my husband and I from Minneapolis. We had so much fun just playing tourists and taking a bunch of day trips and it was just incredible, and it was truly special.
Hi. boy.
Hopefully the camera's capturing this, but we're here at McAvoy Ranch. We're at McAvoy Ranch for an olive oil tasting. I'd say pairing with cheese. Special guest here, my brother Robert, representing, and Tirso. Having a good time. It's a beautiful day. It's been raining. I'm finally happy to have some beautiful weather here, and really looking forward to this lovely place. So we've got a tasting here. So we've got three for the three of us, which now that I think about it seems like quite a lot. When she asked how many and I said three, now I realize why, but it is what it is. So we've got a triple cream brie aged cheddar. I forgot what this was, like a feta, probably feta. Or goat cheese. He said it was goat cheese. Mm-hmm. And then this is a blue cheese with a fig jam. And then their olive oil that they mill here grow and mill on site. And then some baguettes. And of course in this beautiful environment. It's awesome. We decided to leave the ranch in Petaluma and drive over to Bodega Bay. I'm not really a cheese lover. It's not really my thing. I mean, I'll have some, but it's not my favorite thing. But what I really wanted was a crab sandwich from this place in Bodega, so that's where we went. Look at this yumminess. It's clam chowder. My crab sandwich. Ooh, that looks so good. Heading to the Pelican Inn. It's a pretty cool place. Might be closed, but we're gonna check it out. It was a lot of fun. On to the next. Here at the Presidio, it is so cold tonight, relatively speaking. I'm in Northern California. I know that sounds silly, but to me it's cold. And we're just walking here and enjoying the beautiful, just the beautiful sights here. I don't think you can see that, but that's the Golden Gate Bridge there. You can see San Francisco in the backdrop, but kind of not really. And they lit up the palm trees with lights, which looks really cool. But anyway. We are here. It's the day after Thanksgiving, and we thought we'd bring my brother to a few sites. He's been here, year after year, so he knows everything. But this is a relatively new one. I think I filmed this several vlogs ago, but this is on Treasure Island. It's a lookout park, and it's got some pretty stellar views here. I mean, it's incredible. I've lived here most of my adult life, and it just never gets old, and I never want to take it for granted because it really truly is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. And that's no exaggeration. I mean, it's beautiful. And today's a really spectacular day. It's not clear, but it's not raining. And it's relatively warm, but it's a beautiful day. And I'm just happy to be here. But I'll show you some of the sights. What are your thoughts? What do you think? A plus?
Huh?
What would you give it?
Give it a 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. The San Francisco skyline. And then over this way, you can see the Golden Gate Bridge in the distance. I don't know if I can. There it is. And then over this way is the bay. And then over there, down below, is actually Treasure Island. We're at the top of it, but if you descend down, you'll be able to be on the island. But you can also see Alcatraz. Let me come over this way. And over there is, let me zoom it, is Alcatraz Island. And over there, I zoomed it, is Alcatraz Island. It's just really spectacular. Get us in the background. 10 out of 10, right?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. All right, 10. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next. We are now at the Salesforce building. They have garden here on the premises, and it's really beautiful. Just hanging out, seeing all the different sites. It's really nice after the holidays because there aren't as many people, so you can kind of enjoy these spaces. So that's what we're doing now, and just enjoying it. It's really nice. Strolling over here at the Presidio. It's one of my favorite places. I think I've shot it here many, many times. But we came here the other night and my brother really couldn't see what he was looking at. So we thought we'd come back because there are some pretty spectacular views of the Golden Gate Bridge. So we wanted to bring him here so that he could see that. And of course, it never gets old. I love to see it. So we are gonna head over, have a hot tea. We have dinner reservations over at the fort, one of the forts here in the Presidio. So we're gonna hang out here for a minute and then head on over. Ooh, that looks good. Is it mushrooms and cheese?
I would get one and one and we can split it. You can take one, you take another.
I know that I always record here at the Presidio, but it is really my happy place. It never gets old for me, and it's just a place that brings me so much peace and so much joy. It was really wonderful to sit here and be still and really enjoy my husband's company and my brother's company, and to be all together and to be off of our phones and just really being in the moment. It was really, really special, and it just made me so happy to be here. It's a beautiful day, but we finally had to make our way over to dinner, so we had to cross the Golden Gate Bridge, and it was a stunning night. It had been raining for days prior to my brother's arrival, but now the skies had cleared, and this night was absolutely beautiful. So we're going to Sula now for dinner. We're at Fort Baker, which is right outside of the Golden Gate Bridge, and it should be nice. So let's go inside. Sula. headed over to Sonoma to El Molino Central, which is actually one of my favorite Mexican restaurants in Sonoma. And this is pretty far. It's about an hour away from where we live, but it's so well worth it. It is a Michelin-rated restaurant, but it's not fancy by any means. It's just really, really good. And so I got to spend some quality time chatting with my brother. And here he was really interested to understand my filming process. And I think was really surprised to know that I could film 3-4 hours worth of footage, but it all gets distilled down to 10 minutes because not everything is interesting. He seemed a little bit surprised by that. And let me tell you, so was I when I first started making videos. So it definitely is a process. But we also met someone who was from our old neighborhood where we grew up, which was kind of cool to meet someone like that. But here it is, the star of the show, my favorite dish, the chilaquiles, which I love with the fresh avocado. From there, we decided, we better burn this breakfast off. So we decided to head on over to Mount Tamalpais State Park, Mount Tam for short. We drove up to the almost tippity top. You park and then you can hike up to the top. At this level, at the first level, there's some pretty spectacular views, but we weren't expecting to hike, and I really wasn't dressed for it. But I mean, come on, these views were pretty spectacular. So this wasn't even the very top. My camera died, so I couldn't take film or take any footage of the very top. But, I was enjoying the moment. And as they say, when in Rome, it's time to start decorating, and I'm really excited. This time, since my brother is here visiting, my husband doesn't have to lug all the bins down himself. My brother can help with that process, and he has. They brought everything down. I'm getting really excited now. I've kind of cleared out space here. Everything's on board here. Now we started with decorating. It was really, really special to have my brother with me to help me decorate. My husband is a trooper and he supports me in whatever by bringing down the bins, but that's where he draws the line. But my brother, he was down for helping me with all the details, and it was really a lot of fun. I have officially become that Christmas lady, but I never used to be into it. But I think ever since we moved to this property, it's become just so much fun for me to do, and I really, really enjoyed it. I had some old pieces and I got some new things, so it was just a lot of fun to be able to do that together with my brother.